Alright, welcome back everybody. Some more Link to the Past. Hi, welcome in. So last stream we beat Metroid Fusion and started the Link to the Past. So for these, just gotta basically pay attention to where those go. Now, let's open up the chest and we get 100 rupees. And then we throw these pots. And then we can go around here. Hi, welcome to the stream. So now we got that treasure chest out of the way. We can go back up these stairs. And then I believe we're supposed to go to the left. It's been a while since I played Link to the Past, so forgive me. But I had a lot of practice over the years with Link to the Past, so I mean, it's not really that much of a struggle anymore. Well, maybe for the final boss it might be, but like, everything else, not really. In a sense. Okay, so we got some Stelphos. So if we just grab those pots and pick them up, and then throw them at the Stelphos, then that's a shortcut to defeating them, so to speak. So now we can grab this treasure chest and we get a compass. Which, if you're familiar with the Legend of Zelda series, you know what a compass is. If not, Caleb is I Saha Sralaha. I can talk to you telepathically when you touch these tiles. Here's a hint. You can use the treasure hidden in this palace to defeat armored foes. The treasure of the palace. Okay. So that's a good tip. So now we just want to loop around. Then up here. And then we want to quickly make our way around. I don't have a key, do I? Shoot. Okay, so I'll have to go through here. Now, I want to pick up the pots. There's a key there. Ow. So we got that one. I'm gonna pick up this other pot. No treasure? Okay, interesting. So no treasure in there. So now, we want to go around and avoid those and go through this locked room. So our next step is to go around, since we have the small key, and now we want to take out the spaghetti looking thing and take out these Stalfos, and then once we okay, interesting, come on. So I think we could speedrun this. It's mad. Ooh, boy. It's the only problem with those enemies there. It's just magic. It's fine. Okay, so we got the big key. So now, you remember that treasure chest that we saw earlier on? The big treasure chest? So did we miss anything in this dungeon? I don't remember how to look at the map. No. X button, that's right. Okay, so we're on the first floor, technically. So now, we got a few things we can grab. We should avoid those, though, without getting hit, so... because they will take away magic. Just for future reference, for those that are new to the series. So now we want to go through here, pick up these pots, hit that one, and then open up the treasure chest. And we get a bow and arrow. You can shoot arrows until you run out. Okay, so now we got to avoid those without getting hit And if we go down here... I mean, we could have gone to the upper room where we got the boss key. I mean, if we make a beeline back upwards, we can grab whatever was up there for the big key. So let's go back up for a minute to grab the stuff. So I'll make a beeline. Hi, welcome to the stream. So now we want to avoid those. And make a complete beeline. Hi, welcome in. How are you? So now we want to make a beeline. Hi, welcome in. Because there's a room up here we can hit because we got the big key. So now that just is an extra entrance to, Ooh, that's cool. Shiny Neat Arena. That's a cool shiny, I'm not gonna lie. Did you evolve into a Nidoqueen yet? With a Moonstone, or did you not? I mean, it's all personal preference. Oh, that's alright. Thank you, I appreciate that. So now there's, like, a secret rupee room we can find. So we could have used magic powder here to completely avoid these anti-fairies, but we're good. We're fine. I'm not worried about it. So now we just want to avoid these guys. Ah, boy. We're going to need our lantern. Now we're going to need our bow and arrow. And then hit him with that. So I'm assuming we'll take all the enemies. Arrow. And down here. Hope you're doing good today. I hope you're enjoying the stream. So now we got to avoid these completely. Recovery heart. Can grab some arrows. We got that one. Oh boy. Got that one. Just grab that recovery heart so we don't perish. Ah! Okay, we messed that up big time, but that's okay. Gonna learn from my mistakes. So there should be like a switch somewhere. There it is. Okay, so now we go in here. Hi, welcome in. So for this room, we gotta play avoid the ball. Okay, so now for this room. So for this guy, it's gonna take 2 arrows. Okay, so now we're good. So now we're gonna move forwards. Now we're just gonna grab some pots and smack around these, whatever they are. I'm not sure what to call those things, those thingies. We're almost done with the dungeon, that quick. Okay, so we just gotta avoid you, go around him, and then wait for him to come my way. And there we go. Hi, welcome in. Alright, let me make a suspend point for this fight. That way I don't mess this up. So now we're going to carefully be strategic. So I know you have to use the bow for this fight. So that's all we gotta do is use the bow and arrow for this fight. So we just gotta keep avoiding the Armos statues. I mean, alternatively, we can use the sword. Like, where's the fun in that? Now we just gotta keep avoiding it. I'm running out of arrows. Okay, first boss is done. That quick. Alright, now we got our first pendant. The Pendant of Courage. I believe. Hi, welcome to the stream. You won the Pendant of Courage. Take it to Sahasralhala. 2 pendants remain. Epic. Alright, now we're off to chapter 3. The soundtrack all around is such a banger. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I can vibe to this. Alright, so now let's talk to this fella. Oh, you got the Pendant of Courage. Now I'll tell you more of the legend. 3 or 4 generations ago, an order of knights protected the royalty of the Hylia. These Knights of Hyrule were also guardians of the Pendant of Courage. Unfortunately, most of them were destroyed in the Great War against evil that took place when the 7 wise men created their seal. Among the descendants of the Knights of Hyrule, a hero must appear. I see. Caleb, I believe you. You should get the remaining pendants and carry this with you. This is a treasure passed down by the families of the wise men. I want you to have it. He gives you the Pegasus Shoes. Now you can execute a devastating dash attack. Hold the A button for a short time. A helpful item is hidden in the cave on the east side of Lake Hylia. Get it. So he's telling us a useful item. So let's go look for said item. But first, we gotta stock up on some arrows, hopefully. Okay, so now we gotta be careful getting out of here, so we won't get hit. So now we're gonna go this way, dodge these Octoroks. I stand corrected. Got hit by 1 Octorok. Okay, so we got the Octorok. So now we did that. We got the Pegasus boots. Okay, so now we need to find the Book of Medura. So let's make our way back to Kakariko Village. The southern portion, anyway. The Book of Medura. Ow. At least this will help us a little bit with travel, navigation throughout Hyrule. Honestly, the Pegasus Shoes are one of my favorite items of A Link to the Past, just simply because of the travel. Makes this so much more quick. So let's make our way to the southern portion of Kakariko and grab our next item. And then we'll hit that guard, make our way, keep moving. They can't catch me at the Pegasus Shoes. Okay, so now we gotta go this way. Dash quickly, not get caught by anybody. Alright, so now we want to go to this house. The library. So next step, we want to dash on the shelf. And we get ourselves the Book of Medura. You can use it to read the ancient language of the Hylia. Awesome sauce. Radical. So now let's make our way back to the sanctuary. Because we gotta pick up some goodies, of course. Hopefully y'all are enjoying the stream so far. I'm working pretty hard on making content. In terms of trying my best anyways. I'm a small streamer at the moment. Hoping to make it large eventually. But I'm thankful for the following I have now. You guys are the greatest, like, truly. Wrong way. I never thought I'd get this far, to be honest, as a streamer, like, and get this little community I have now. So now we gotta get down these stairs. And there's a treasure chest. We got a piece of heart. 1 out of 4. Very nice. So now, we got to get to Link's house. Technically his uncle's house. Where we started the game. Okay, so we took him out. Let's make our way back to Link's house. Down. And this way. Cut the grass. Oh boy. Not getting nabbed by the guards. Oh, crud. Wrong way. We're good. We're fine. I went 1 tile less. So I believe it's this way. No, that would lead to Kakariko. Okay. That's what experimenting's for. In terms of direction. So let's make our way back. And then around... Crap. So then we want to... hit that guard and then run. Make our way down. And let's find our house. So that leads to the castle, that area there. Let's grab that heart. I mean, we could get back to the house, right, from there? Yeah, I think so. Let's check it out. Nope, we have to wait to get an item later on. I thought it'd be a shortcut. Never mind. I'm getting ahead. I tend to do that if you're new to my streams. So Lake Hylia shop is that way. There's Link's house. Okay, very nice. So here's Link's house. So now we're supposed to go 1 south. So down. You can blow that cave up since obviously there's a gap there. Yeah, let's check it out. So here we have a fairy fountain that can heal us. So we might as well use it since we're at the this section. So our next step, I got sniped. I can't believe they're sniper ones. That's wild. They're wild. And hi, welcome in. So now we want to get to this little palace area. Well, semi-palace. And now we want to go up in here. So now we want to push, push, push. Get some bombs. So now we'll exit and come back in. Because we got to push the blocks a particular direction. So now we want to push. Shoot. Hang on. Okay. So we want to push this one. And then this one. Now we go up here. Now I think it's the left. Oh boy. The left lever? The right lever. Oh, I said left. Okay. So now we exit the cave. How are you today? Now we get this piece of heart. And there's fish. Okay, so now we gotta travel east 2 screens. Hi, welcome in. So 1. Almost got sniped. That was close. And then 2. There's an area we can hit. So let's check out this cave. See what's inside. So we got mini mold orms. It's fine. Now we just want to pick this one up. Now we can get in there. Let's talk to this thief. Take some rupees. But don't tell anyone I gave them to you. Keep it between us, okay? So we got 300. We got 20. Got 10 arrows. Very nice. 20 more rupees. And we got some bombs. So we can snag all that stuff from him. So now we want to get to head to the east again. So southeast corner. Okay, so we hit that. That was no issue. Okay. So now we want to keep going. By no means I'm not a speed runner, but like that'd be cool to like eventually be good at. Okay, so we got hit by a crab. So there's an area we can hit. Okay, so now it's either we can go to the left. I think the left cave, right? Or is it the right? I don't remember. Okay. Perfect. We got the ice rod. Its chill magic blasts the air, but watch your magic meter. Might as well get that early. Hi, welcome to the stream, whoever's joining in. Hopefully y'all are doing good today. So now we gotta get back to the desert. Now we can... can't speak today. Now we can head to the desert for our next objective. Okay, so let's see what's in here. Nice fairy fountain. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna catch one for our health. So now we're getting stocked up on goodies. So now it's off to the desert. Ow. They do 2 damage. That's insanity. Come on. Get away from that. So now we want to head this way. Then we want to hit that. Not get hit. We're good. Hi, welcome in. Dodge that one. Okay, let's look at our map real quick so we can find the desert. So we're here. Okay. And I love how they reinvented the map for the Zelda series. Especially in Link to the Past. It's innovative, in my opinion. Hi, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good today. Oops, wrong way. So, this way. Okay, we're going the right direction. Talk to this guy here. So he doesn't talk. Pay no attention to the average middle-aged man standing by the sign. Leave him alone. Relatable. What's in this cave? Okay, so there's a fairy fountain there. Might as well take advantage. And then top right corner of the desert. So let's head there. Avoid the Mandibuzz from Pokemon looking thing. Let's enter the cave. Now, go this way. To the right. Now, we want to find the bombable area. We talk to this old fella first. Aha, it is the Book of Medura. With it, you can read the language of the Hylia people. Yeah, I kind of learned that. Okay, so now we can open this chest, and we get another piece of heart. Very nice. So now we can make our way into the Desert Palace, because we got everything we need. This will probably be a double feature. We'll see. So let's equip the Book of Medura. Okay, so let's equip it. And then make our way to wherever we need to go to read the book. To open the way to go forward, make your wish here and it will be granted. Okay. Dungeon number 2, here we come. Desert Palace. Okay, so we want to make our way towards the Beamos to start. Okay. Then we'll take the pathway to the left. Hi, welcome in. Okay, so now we want to... Assuming we're supposed to go left. And then up. Grab the key. Then we'll read this. You must never fail to find all the treasures in each dungeon. Okay. Ooh, that was close. Okay, we got the key. So now we want to head right to, so 1. Hi, welcome to the stream. Let's equip our arrows. Grab the rupee. Then 2. So now... I'm assuming we want to go up here. No. Crap. Come on. Okay. It's not the right room. So we want to go down 1. To the locked room. Okay. So that's where we're supposed to go. We're good. So now... Let's hit that. Hit that. Hit that. Open the chest. And we get a compass. Very nice. Next room. Ouch. Nice, we got the big key. Look at that. Start off the right direction. So we want to... Down, left, up. Okay. So let's avoid these. Ouch. I said avoid them. Then left. And then we want to go up. And then we want to head left 2 and then left. 1, 2, then the left door. Okay. Nice. Okay, let's head up that door. Hi, welcome in. And we get ourselves the power glove. You can feel strength in both your hands. You can pick up and carry stones now. Excellent. Now we got the power gloves. So after we get the power gloves, we can go back down and then right. So down. To the right. Then down and left. Down. To the left. Then out. And then we'll grab ourselves another whole heart container. Look at that quick. So I'm going to go back up here. Okay. North end of the desert. Hi, welcome to the stream. So now we can pick up this rock and go up here. Now we're at the second half of the dungeon. That quick. Now up here. And then we want to lift for a key. Let's just hang out in the corner here to... Ow. Ow. Stop hitting me. Ow. Forget about it. We gotta get some more hearts, because we are fudged. How are you today? Hide behind that. To the right. And quickly run. Oh, that was close. Key. Go up here. Okay, so now, hopefully you get some hearts. Another key. Oh boy. Hoping for some recovery items. Apparently not. Okay. Good. We got some recovery hearts, which is good for us. Now we gotta hit him twice. Very good. Now I can equip our lamp. I love lamp. Hi, welcome in. Okay, so now... Hot crowd. Now we can... I think it's the arrows we can use. I don't remember. This boss I usually struggle with, so... But if I pay close attention... Yeah, I just gotta keep my focus, then we'll be fine. It's usually linear anyways for where the rocks fly, so if we just pay attention... So I almost got one. At least we have a fairy just in case. And our bottle. Hi, welcome to the stream. Man, I missed. Okay, we gotta figure this out. Come on. How are they not taken out yet? Whatever. We have a fairy. It's fine. I ain't worried about it. Just gotta be patient and take my time. Okay, just gotta breathe. Just gotta breathe. At least this boss is more forgiving than the Tower of Hera boss. Hi, welcome in. Come on. There's two. One more. How are you today? Got him. It's 2 dungeons down. Nice. Do 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 do. Awesome. We just beat the second boss. Look at that. Section 4. You won the Pendant of Power. Your goal of finding 3 pendants is in sight. Go for the last one. Alright, so now that we cleared that dungeon... So let's go back to Link's house. Best way to do that, to get to Link's house, in my opinion... start from Link's house. Makes it a lot easier. So now from there, we want to head east and then north. So east. And then north. Northbound. Across the bridge and north for 2 more, so we gotta get back to the witch's house. So 1. Crap. And 2. And avoid these fellas. Ow. Okay, they backed themselves in the corner. So then up. To the right. Dodge that. Maybe we could try hitting him with an arrow and see what happens. Okay, we got him. Let's go. Double, double, toil and trouble. Fire, burn, and cauldron, bubble. Making mushroom brew I am. Interesting. Welcome to the magic shop. The waterfall of wishing is just ahead. So let's lift this rock. Hi, welcome in. Send to the right. Let's hit that. So that way we won't get done in. Then we're gonna hit these. Hit that. Okay, so now we gotta head northbound. Avoid these. Then jump. Oh crap. Can't jump in the water just yet. Oh my goodness. Hey, welcome in. So now we gotta find the waterfall. So I think it's this way. There's a piece of heart we can grab. Oh boy. Okay. Thank you for the likes. And then this way. To the right. Here. Nope. Oh, come on, stop jumping in the water. Nope, we missed the direction, okay. It's fine, we learned from our mistakes. So now we head this way. Now, right here is the waterfall. I'm doing good. How about you? Wahaha. What do you want, little man? Do you have something to ask me? I want the flippers. Wahaha. But I don't give flippers away for free. I sell them for 500 rupees a pair. That's good. Hi, welcome in. What do you do? Pay the 500. Wahaha. 1 pair of flippers coming up. I will give you a free bonus with your purchase. I will let you use the magic waterways of the sea folk, which link lakes and rivers. When you see a whirlpool, dive into it. You never know where you'll surface. Nice. You bought the Zora's flippers. With these, you should be able to swim even in deep water. Very nice. So now, our next stop, after we do that, is we're going to go get a piece of heart. So we're going to swim south to a waterfall. Okay, so down. Now we're gonna go this way. And then piece of heart. Very nice. Got a piece of heart. We're doing it. This run's gonna be a successful run. Okay, so then we're gonna go down the waterfall once more. Waterfall on the left or the right? Left side, okay. Okay, so out in the water, swim in the waterfall. Okay, so I went the wrong way. So I gotta continue further this way then to find a secret waterfall. So I hear a waterfall, but where? Ow. Furthest left. So we can find a secret pond. Wait, what? Hold on a second. Should be a waterfall somewhere. We'll find it. This way. Okay, this waterfall. There we go. Mysterious pond. Why don't you throw something in? Let's throw an item. Alrighty, thank you. I appreciate you stopping by. Hopefully work goes well for you. Let's throw the boomerang in first. Yes, I did. Like an honest person, I'll give you something better in return. Nice. You got the magical boomerang. You can throw it faster than the old one. Alright, so now we got to throw another thing in. So we got exit. And then throw our shield in next. That way we have a stronger shield. Thank you for the likes. How are you? Yes, I did throw the shield. Alright, let's see what we get. Your shield is improved. Now you can defend yourself against fireballs. I'm doing good. Hey, welcome in. So I can throw an empty bottle. Alright, so now we can exit. And now we can make our way out. So then the portal looks like a mark where the Zora. Okay. So this portal. Okay, so let's swim in that. So now we're gonna swim north to a small island. So this island, okay. So I enter the cave. And toss some rupees. Pond of happiness. Throw some rupees and your wishes will surely come true. Let's throw some. So let's do 100. So 20. Okay. So we just gotta get 100 in there for an upgrade. So we can either do the bombs or the arrows. So I think we should do bombs because... Crap, I should have thrown more in. It's fine. Ooh, excuse me. Okay. Throw. We'll throw 20. So now we're up to 40. So we'll do about the arrows, both the upgrades, the arrows and the bombs. Okay, so we could probably get max arrows and max bombs right here, right now. Okay, so we got 80. Hi, welcome in to whoever's joining the stream. Hope you're doing good today. Alright, let's see what we get. Good luck. What do you mean? Should have been able to get an upgrade. It's fine. Throw some rupees. Throw a few. 20. There we go. I will make your wish come true. let's carry more bombs. That'll increase your carrying ability so you can carry 15. This is just a small happiness I can give to you. Now we can carry 15. So I think what I want to do is max the amount of bombs we can carry. And then we'll do the arrows later on. Hi, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good today. So now let's throw 50. Big troubles. Interesting. So we could probably do like 2 more upgrades. So let's do that upgrade. Hi, welcome to the stream. I can carry 20 at a maximum. So now let's work on the arrows so we can carry more arrows. So now we could probably carry up to 35 once we do this. Not sure what the maximum is. Okay, so we'll get some arrows. So do 50. Okay, a little bit of luck. And then we'll throw 50 more in. Just so we can get more arrows, because I feel like we're going to need more arrows. $35 at a maximum. Awesome. So now we're good for now. So now just outside the pond, we're going to go north. Northeast. Okay, so now we're northeast. Up and left. There's a heart piece there. Grab. Can't grab that right now. So we can grab that later on. Ow. Okay, so now we're gonna head left. Come on, left. Swim. Come on, swim, Link, swim. And we're gonna go under the bridge for our next item. Yo, Caleb, you seem to be in a heap of trouble, but this is all I can give you. This is a magic bottle. You can store an item inside and then use it later. Awesome sauce. Now we got another item, which is going to help us in the long run. So now we got to get to the cemetery once more. So let's exit. And head this way. Alright, so now... this way. Thank you for the likes. And then we're gonna go up here. Come on. Stop, dude. There we go. Let's go heal real quick. Now we're fully healed. Baloney. Ow. And up. And then up. And then around. To the left. Oh, that was close. I thought we were going to get hit. Up. And we gotta find our way back under Hyrule Castle. Nope, not that one, not that one. It's gotta be this one. Okay, so let's fall down that hole. Okay, so we're back under the castle. Interesting. Let's hit that wall. See what's under this wall. Alright, so let's break these pots. Well, at least we get some recovery hearts. Now, get some arrows, some rupees. Oh, boy. Now let's run. Nice. We push that up. Exit. Make our way to Death Mountain. So I believe it's the right-hand side. If I remember correctly. Okay, I guess correctly. If you defeat the wizard, the soldiers may regain their sanity. Go seek the pendants. You should follow the marks the elder made on your map when you explore. If you don't know what to do next, you can visit a fortune teller. I did not know that. Well, good thing check. That's why we always check. It's important to check. So I think, now that we're up here, got what we needed. So now, wrong way. So up. Thank you for the likes. Dodge that. So that rock there will have to lift. Hi, welcome to stream. Hope you're doing good tonight. To the cave we go. If you don't know, I don't know who you are, but if you're going to go up the mountain, will you take me with you? I lost my lamp, so... Sure thing, buddy. Watch your step. There are holes on the ground. Can you turn right here? Young man, are you also going to the mountain to look for the golden power? Just ahead is a mountain full of monsters. Many people have vanished in this mountain while looking for the golden power. I don't want to steer you wrong, so please don't get too involved in such a mad quest. Okay. So we gotta head here. Turn right here. You know, I have a granddaughter who is your age. The king took her to the castle and she never returned. Kidnapping those maidens must be part of the wizard's plot. I'm sure he's trying to somehow use the power of the descendants of the wise men. So out of the cave. Alright, so we're out of the cave. We're still on Death Mountain, technically. The missing maidens are still alive somehow. Somewhere. I believe that the hero will rescue them. I wait for that day. These are dangerous times. I've talked too much. Anyway, thank you for your kindness. To an old man like me. I wanted to give you this. If you wander into a magical transporter, gaze into this mirror. Nice. He gave him the magical mirror. This mirror is blue, clear, and beautiful. You feel like it's going to absorb you into another world. Nice, now we got a magic mirror. What's in here? Okay, the king deceived wizard, dark world, complete your question and find the moon pearl, which is in the tower on top of the mountain. All I could do for you now is to comfort your weariness. Come back here anytime. Okay, so now that we gain the old man, the mirror from the old man. This way. this way. So you just need to get on top of the mountain. Let's avoid these large rocks. Not get hit. Hopefully that'll get us up there quickly. It did. So now we gotta find a cave area. So I think it's the middle, right here. Okay. So I believe it's that one to get the piece of heart. Okay, so here. Okay, yep. We grab the piece of heart. Excellent.